started round 3 today on the special event 2 off-season event here at the Tours. And today we continue our punch-out challenge through round 3. And what is the punch-out challenge? It's very, very simple challenge this week. I'm only allowed to do a punch shot type. And of course, on the green and around the green, I'm allowed to use the putter and putt. We are still, of course, here at the KEG Farm by the Energ1ser. We go to these middle tees, so it's somewhere in between the long tees and the short tees, like 7,200. Still way too long for our good here. Pin set 3, I would say the toughest pin set of all. Low winds, almost no winds. Southeast, moderate bounciness, quite bouncy green, fast 155. Default. So in a sense, again, the stage is very easily set. Can only take the punch shot and around the green, of course, the putter. We always have to set some sort of a line here, what we try to do, and we set it on round 1 to be par or under par on each round, and then totaling a under par score in the whole tournament. So we'll keep that. We'll keep the same situation, so anything under par would be absolutely awesome. And now it's time to go play. So smack the nerds on top of me. Leave a like, leave a subscription now for good luck as we walk to the first tee box. And Himo Chico. Draven. Hole 1 here doesn't really pose anything difficult. Just make sure you don't roll it all the way to the sand. And take your punch. And let it fly. Got my tempo there nicely. Got a good kick too, so... We'll see. Difficult anyway. We don't want the ball ever closer than 100 yards. So we'll take this 3-iron and let it fly. Beautiful. Got my tempo again. This should leave it around 100 yards. From the hole. Okay, 2 good shots. Let's see if we can get a good shot in to score. Interesting situation here where this sand wedge has to be my choice. It's gonna hit somewhere here. It's going to be difficult, but I'd rather it be closer and up the hill than completely to the right. So difficult, but should be decent. Pin high. We accept that 100%. There is a lot of break, especially at the start, and it's rolling downhill quite a lot, so careful brakes on. Give it enough to get to the hole, but never ever send it down the line. Really? Really, referee? But we have to accept they tapping par here in this challenge. We just have to. Hole 2 poses quite the difficult situation because the right side bunker you can never be. Neither can you push it too far down the hill, so little shape on and then send it. Don't be in the bunker. That should do it. That should do it wonderfully. Get a middle fairway here for an attempt at a score. That's going to give us a perfect shot in. Let's go. Let's score this now. As we see here, there is a good little bit of a punch bowl here. And this pitching wedge, yardage-wise, fits perfectly this situation. So let's just send it and see where we end up. Hit quite nice. There's always a chance now that it stopped. And it definitely did. Very difficult looking situation where it is breaking and then it's not breaking and then it's breaking again. So I'll opt out for quite a small aim on the left side. Yeah. That's a huge start for the boys. Come on. Huge. Boom. Notoriously difficult, this 3, both yardage-wise and because this river is here. So simply don't be in the river. This should do it. I didn't even think about the right side. A rough here. But I don't think it's going to bounce all the way there. But of course, now we can't even reach, so let's see. Fully lofted, fully backspun. 3 wood maybe has the chance to just get there. But a really difficult it is, so nothing free here. Has to be hit to absolute perfection. We get lucky there. We absolutely get lucky there. I hit it too fast of a tempo, but we hit the jungle bridge for it to climb up. So extremely lucky. Let's make sure now we par this. Let's add a good amount of power based on the fact that it does actually come from the fairway first. And then there's a good stripe of fairway. Pardon me, a good stripe of bridge between as well. So rather be a little bit too much power than completely short. So here we go. Difficult this, but let's get it close. Yes, never gonna be better than that. Ever gonna be better than that. We see a good amount of break in that one as well, so make sure you give it enough. Don't scare the cat putt this straight low. Just like that, we have survived one of the toughest holes in the front. Hole 4, the most difficult hole in the whole tournament. We've been in trouble both ways. We've been trouble because we've been too close, and we've been trouble because we are too far. So now we will try to hit this beautiful 3-iron. And make it so that it's not too far to the right. I think we have a good chance now that it will not be in a rough anywhere. Okay, so even if we play this now to a single bogey, it's gonna be a really good result. This angle makes it so that this sand wedge punch, it has to be, I just have to try to hit it somewhere here and have it roll down. I can't take the next club because the next club is already out. The next club is definitely already out. But this has to be the most precise shot I've ever hit. Well, it doesn't quite roll down the hill. But we have to accept that. It doesn't quite roll down the hill, but I will 100 million times accept that. 36 feet to the hole. Just make sure it rolls down there, but not too far. We never, ever want this ball to be even close to the edge. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous lag putt. Mini break at the hole, so we will play for it. And there it is. Wonderful, wonderful. -1 through 4. Engines are running. On to the next we go. Absolutely afraid here about everything, like where is the ball gonna go and how is it gonna roll. So we will put full backspin And now we will make sure we are not on the slow side. The spin is on, so if it doesn't clear the ridge, it's actually going to roll down. It did clear the ridge, but still, as long as it stops, we have a chance of parring this one as well. And it did stop. That is wonderful. There is a lot of break here, both sides, and more than anything, it's going to start rolling quite hard body down the hill here. So number one thing here is, of course, making sure we climb that hill, but then not too far down the hill the other ways. So very difficult situation, but still in a way where I think we might be able to stop this. Okay, we got the first part down. We got the second part down. Don't see many of those. Yes, buddy. Bang, bang. Story continues with a dangerous drive here, so make sure we stay on the right side so we don't be ever in danger of bouncing into the maxi pad on the left. Right on tempo here. Should give us a nice bounce forward and never too far left. That is nice. Not ever going to be reaching, but then just move it again to be 100 yards from the hole. I will choose to take this 5-iron here just based on the fact that I want it to be a little bit longer for the going-in shot. And this should never be in danger of being either in the bunker or in the sand. Pardon me, in the water. So this is a safe shot because of the yardage. This should be now approachable. Sand wedge in hand, kind of dangerous situations, but I can't be further down the right anyway. So now just with a tempo, full backspin on, don't be in the water. Stay. Acceptable. Too slow because I was afraid of the water, but acceptable shot nevertheless. So just send it on its way, but lag in mind. Don't lag this too far to the left. There, it took the turn. Let's see if we were right on power. Oh, that is just lovely-dovely. That is lovely-jovely, boys. Come on now. Tap it in for a par, which in a par 5 is always bad. But that's like almost impossible to reach that from the angle we ended up on. Almost impossible to reach. So once again, hand up, thumbs up, we accept. Nothing to do here again. Make sure we don't end up in the water, and we'll just take our fairway here. Boom! Nice bounce too. Should not be too big of an issue here. Lovely that. I don't really want to take this tree wood, but I just have to. The 3-iron won't get there, so I'm just forced to hit this. I'm going to partial it a little bit and aim far right because I have no idea how much that lie is going to play. So hold my hand, chat. Here goes. Extremely impossible, this. And then huge kick right from here. Yes, go. And then just stay on the green and I will celebrate that as the winning the World Cup. That is too dangerous, Laddie Ladderson's there, so I actually now have to punch this. So, once again, wish me luck. No idea where this is gonna go. Okay, buddy. Little bit of a mini break again in the end, so we'll aim for it. Wow. Okay, that was my favorite par save of the tournament so far. Kind of ridiculous that we saved that. This whole 8, we learned that rather be here long than putting over this. So we have to, without any further adieu, actually hit this tree wood in there. I don't like this at all. But I have no chance. I have never shanked the wrong way better than that one. That was my favorite wrong type shank of all time. That right there, shot of the tournament so far. We got a lucky bounce from a miss hit, and now we deserve to score it. Making sure we see the break, even though we are probably inside fuming about the easy miss. Doesn't matter. Still have to put it in. Rather birdie that, but just teleported left. I can't do anything more than that. Just completely teleported, so I can't do anything more than that. I accept. Even though I have to hang my head in shame, I accept. Front 9 ends here in one of the most impossible situations, especially if you are not on the fairway here, you're in a lot of hurt. So let's just hit the best shot of the tournament and make it so that we are on the fairway, middle fairway here. Still going to be incredibly difficult, this. So here we go. Downwind, downhill. Make sure we stay on the right side of the flag and send the ball. There's the bounce. Yes, come down all the way down and we are going to have a good shot at it. So just a little bit more left to right, but then in the end, a quite clear left to right, right to left in the end. So this is difficult, but make it in a lag way where we are guaranteed a bar, but still give it enough for a chance at birdie. But don't thundercock this. No need to thundercock this. There you see this sport. You miss a 7-footer and then you crank a 40-footer. Let's go. Birdie the hardest hole. Get in. Walking into this 10th first hole in the back, we know that we can score if we hit 2 really good shots to stay on the fairway. Okay. A little bit too short the first, but it doesn't really matter because you're not reaching anyway. So you wanna be around 120 here anyway. So whereas of course I'm not happy about that, and now we are gonna be shorter. But the actual disaster didn't strike yet. Now the disaster strikes if I can't get this now onto the fairway. But we can, so here we go. We are granted a little bit further than we want to be, but still we have a shot going in. This 4-iron hopefully comes around 160, 156 into the punch bowl for a fantabulous shot. $155 is right on the money, so it should go and be pin high. Hopefully drops down a few yards too. Okay, we have an attempt at the birdie here. We definitely have an attempt here. There is quite a lot of break in the last two ones, so I actually have to aim more than the beads look. It looks dangerous. It looks like it wouldn't break this much, but I feel like I see it, that there is break. My eyes this time won't deceive me. Birdied that even from out the fairway. Bang, bang, bang. Hole 11, where nightmares are made of. We just have to hit it in a way where it's going to be on the left side. So right now, right here, crazy difficult. Big bounce left. Big bounce left. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. I love everything about that. I love absolutely everything about that. Yes. Let's see if we can save this now, this impossible par. Was danger close actually being in the hole on its own right? So 5 feet to the cup, we should be able to par this. Let's see. And we see break to it. No need to be gingerly here. Make sure you aim enough. Like so. That's almost unparable. That, and we managed to do it somehow. So let's keep the good times rolling then. 12th is notoriously difficult going in shot, but we should be okay here with just a normal punch drive through the fairway. It's going to come a little bit left, but never enough to the maxi pad. But this pin location is dangerous, very dangerous, because it's protected by the little Clint Turris that's been raised in front of it here. So, like, anything you hit here is going to bounce like crazy. And since we can't generate any backspin into a punch, it's a very difficult situation to handle. We will opt out for this sandwich as a club. Hopefully, with the backspin on, it's not ridiculously bad. But danger awaits. Danger awaits. Danger awaits. Even if it got to the rough, I accept that. I think there's a chance we can putt this. Okay, so danger, danger, danger. Coming in from the rough with the heavy douche of fairway in the between or fringe in between, and then after the hole, a lot of downhill. So whereas I have to add more, I can add in a way where it's ever going to be down the hill. I'd much rather it be just few squares on this side than all the way down the hill. But nevertheless, ridiculously dangerous situation. I've never seen that before. Have you? I've never seen that before. It jumped up in the air from the rough and went in. That, Laddie Latterson's, might be the most incredible shot I've landed on this game. Right there. Joey Crack, a.k.a. Fat Joe, is the designer of this golf hole. And it poses threats in every imaginable situation. So now I'm going to shape it a little bit and then hit the best drive we've hit so far. Bounce left and die on this, in this portion of the fairway. Now we have to hit this 3-iron. This is going to come down to at like 172. And Joe is going to be very, very proud. Definition of a Don. Bang! And now let's make sure I don't miss another 5-footer. Not today. Again, on a par 3, you just gotta trust and you just hope and trust. Those are the two things here, hope and trust. Big kick left and ride this galley home. That's better than in my wildest dreams. Tap that in for a par. Hand up will always accept. Hand up will always take that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Last par 5 here is this 15th. Make sure, again, fairway Frank is on the prowl. Don't put it into the left side bunkie. We lose a few yards from there, but it's always going to bounce down anyway. So miss hitting that slow is not a problem. Of course, lie is now a problem. But as customary, just move the ball down the line. Don't hit it off the left side, though. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This should give us a approachable shot. Cab wedge, it has to be a little bit to the right side. I'm trying to make sure that it gets there, but doesn't mega bounce. Hopefully bounces right and then comes all the way back down. Got a little bit of an ugly gig, so I think we have to settle for middle green now. Which we will hand up, smile on our face. We will say, I love that. 30 feet to the mug, good amount of break throughout. Same thing here. Make sure we don't hit it too far. Give it enough to be at the cup, though. Legit, this lad's the toughest of the whole tournament. You don't really know what to do here. You want to reach, but you never want your ball anywhere near the left side, the middle bunker. So I'm going to aim quite a lot to the right. I think this might be enough, but still too close to my comfort. Nah, it still bounced. Now we just have to understand that now we can't reach. You can't reach most cases anyway. But now understanding where to put this ball is key. This ball has to be like at least 100 still from the mug. And we are very successful at the yardage. Cap wedge in hand, it has to be. This is going to come down to at like 105 and hopefully have enough roll. But now we are, of course, in danger of the bogey if this is not exactly perfect. No, don't roll down. Don't roll down. Don't roll down. Stop. 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 Oh my days. Complete disaster. Now, the only good thing is this backstop here. Okay, full backspin on. Good luck, lads. Just a little bit more. We can get it there. Just a little bit more. Come on, get it up there, lad. Get it up there. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes! Let's see if we can put this in now for only a double. Yeah, buddy! I accept. One miss hit. One miss hit, and we only double, and we had to play that from the fair out of the fairway anyway. So double there, the way that plays, I celebrate that like an eagle. Bang, bang, bang. 17th, I consider the easiest hole. So let's just take this, well, what we have in hand, this cab wedge J, and just let's send it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gonna bounce a little left, but it should die an early death here. Big for the tournament, that. Big boy shot for the tournament. There is break throughout, but more in the end than in the beginning. So I'm gonna aim it a little bit less than I normally would. And just like that, I aim a little bit less. I missed low, but I still have to trust my balls. So I saw it that way. I have to aim it that way. But in retrospect, always hindsight is 2020. That's always going to be low. Maybe in a few years, we can adjust. 18th here, we are holding a crazy score of -5. So let's try to par this as well. Almost impossible to birdie just based on yardage. But depending on what kind of a 3-wood lie we get here, there is a chance we can send this. But it is going to be like 200 to the max still from here. So it's going to be a long shot anyway. In a sense, we have a good shot for this now. So let's just send this 3-wood puncher as a full. Different shot that I was aiming for because I slipped it a little bit too far left. But green in regulation, 2-putt this for a wonder round. Line looks good. Finish the job here to go -9, aka -5 on this round. Like so. Wow. Wow. Never ever did I have a -6 here in my cards. 7 birdies here is ridiculous. I would have never guesstimated to be -5 there. That had a little bit of everything again on it. A lot of highlight shots, a lot of good stuff, so I enjoyed that a lot. If you did too, please consider leaving a subscription by clicking the button, triggering the bells. Give a thumbs up to the video if you got this far. All the information about the Twitch streams are down below. So get involved with the Twitch streams as well. And also come play with us on TGC Tours. Fantastic free to play leaderboard system. And all the socials are down below as well. So that's a good trio of homework for you guys now. Sub to the tubes. Leave a like on the video. Follow the Twitches. And come play with us on tgctours.com. That's it. That's the short and sweet sellout. We will be back tomorrow to finish the job. And we'll see if we can not blow up and keep the under par dream alive. But for now, I am done. I will see you guys tomorrow, as I said. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. But for now, Mokkio is out. Peace.